Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this matchup in the Axis Football League. I'm Dave Stevens. By my side is football analyst Mike Steele.
I'm looking at coaching staffs today, Dave. Two coaches who aren't afraid to play ball. Deep passes, trick plays, jailbreak blitzes. We're sure to see them all today.
Yeah, Mike, I think we've seen this before. I think that both of these teams have something to prove today. Spencer kicks it. Murray takes the kick. Makes the return up to the 26-yard line. The home team will start from the 26-yard line. Handing it off to number 6, tackled near the line by number 97, second down. Second down. Number 5 drops back. And he will be sacked in the backfield for a loss of 6. Third and long. He makes the handoff.
The coach showed some wisdom and football knowledge on that call. Take what the defense gives you and live to fight another day.
The offense lines up to punt this one away. The punter punts it away. Howard takes the punt, makes the return up to the 32. He drops back. He throws one along the sideline. First down. The away team comes out in a 2-receiver set. Sends a pass deep off to the left side. Taken down. First down.
A perfect pass will beat tight coverage every time.
Second down. That brings up a crucial third down. Third and long. He throws one, and he can't reel it in.
When it's 3rd and long, sometimes you've got to throw it downfield, even when you know that's exactly what the defense is expecting. It just didn't work out for them at that time.
The offense lines up for the field goal.
Hike.
There's the kick. And he's good from 32 yards out. The away team with the first score of the game, 3-0.
The away team would have liked to come away with a touchdown there, but they're happy with just an early field goal lead.
Spencer kicks it away. Murray takes the kick. And he's brought down after a return of 15.
This is a pressure drive for the offense. They've got a chance to pull back into the driver's seat with a score on this possession.
That brings up 2nd down. Just a single back in the backfield for the home team.
Go!
Number 5 gives it away. Third down and short. Drops back into the pocket. Stone on the reception. That'll be enough for the first down. The tight end lines up on the right side. Steps into the pocket. Launches a pass deep down the center of the field. He can't make the catch. Two wide receivers for the home team. The running back takes the ball. That brings up 3rd down. Let's see what the call is on 3rd down. The running back takes the ball. That'll bring up 4th down.
I think that's a good call by the coach. There's still a lot of game left, and you don't want to force things and make a mistake here.
The punt team makes its way up to the line.
Go!
Number 3 punts it away.
The away team has the chance to make this a 2-score game with this possession.
Play action. Throws to the left side. He's stopped by Anderson. Number 2 lining up under center. Number 2 steps back into the pocket, heaves a pass down the middle of the field, and he's stopped. First down. First and 10. Dropping back. finds a target close to the line of scrimmage near the middle of the field. That gets us to second down. Second down.
Hike.
He hands it off. That will move the chains. The quarterback steps back into the pocket. Snagged out of the air. That brings up second down. Sixth play of the drive for the away team. Handing it off to number 4. First down.
This line today, regardless of who was in the backfield, they're making it a point to create those running lanes.
Let's see what they do on first down.
Hike.
Number 2 with the toss. That gets us to second down. He steps in for 6.
The offense showed us great execution and determination on that touchdown.
The away team sets up shop for the extra point. Spencer kicks it up. It's good. The away team widens the gap a bit with that score. 10-0.
For a defense, this becomes personal now. They're starting to put points up at will.
The away team is getting set for the kickoff. Spencer kicks this one away. Fielded at the 3-yard line. Tackled after a return of 13.
The home team has dug themselves into quite a hole here. They've got a chance to regain some of that on this drive.
The quarterback with the handoff. Second down. Second. That brings us to the end of the first quarter. The away team leading 10-0. The offense comes out with 2 backs. Number 5 steps back into the pocket, grabbed out of the air by number 10. He hands it off. Second down. Penalty marker on the field. Tackled quickly around the 31-yard line. Let's see what the call on the field is. The away team will accept the penalty.
The refs have shown they're letting them play today, Dave, but when it's that blatant, it's getting a flag.
Second down and long.
Hike.
Power takes the ball. And he won't make it very far before being dragged down back at the 35-yard line. The punt team makes its way up to the line. The punt's away. Fielded at the 20. Tackled after a return of 14.
The home team could really use a big play here on defense, something to spark a comeback.
Let's see what they do on first down. The quarterback hands it off. That brings up second down. Second play of the drive for the away team. He tosses it to the runner.
That's a well-executed run to move the chains.
From under center. Pitches it out to number 29. Second down. Second and short.
Hike.
He hands it to number 29. That'll bring up a fresh set of downs.
Excellent footwork on that run to pick up the first down.
Number 2, dropping back. He flings a pass to the left side of the field. He can't bring it in. Second down for the away team. There's a penalty marker on the field. The pitch is taken by number 4. Well, we'll see if that holds up after the penalty. The away team accepts the penalty.
So many penalties are just mental mistakes.
Lining up on second down. That will bring up third down. He hands it off. Good enough for a first down.
This line today, regardless of who is in the backfield, they're making it a point to create those running lanes.
First down. Dropping back, number 2 on the play action. The pass falls harmlessly to the ground. Play of the drive for the away team. He is sacked by number 54. The offense comes out with 2 tight ends.
Go!
Pass complete to number 83.
Not elusive enough to make that into a big play, but still keeps that defense on the field.
Twelfth play of the drive for the away team. Number 2 tosses one out. Thirteenth play of the drive for the away team. Setting up the screen out to the left side of the field. The ball falls to the ground, incomplete.
Go!
He scored!
The away team showed us great execution and determination on that touchdown.
It's up. It's good. The away team widens their lead, 17-0.
We're now looking at a 2-possession lead for the away team.
Spencer kicks this one away. Murray takes the kick. And he's brought down after a return of 20.
The home team has a great opportunity here to build some momentum and eat away at that lead they're facing.
The offense will begin the drive from the 24-yard line. Brought down in the backfield for a sack by number 7, second down. Second down. He hands it to number 6. The away team will call timeout. Third down. A crucial third down for the offense.
Go!
Number 5 with the handoff. The away team will call their second timeout here. That'll bring up fourth down.
I think that's a good call by the coach. There's still a lot of game left, and you don't want to force things and make a mistake here.
Number 3 on the punt. The kick is caught at the 24, and he's brought down after a return of 6.
The away team should focus on time of possession here. Keep the ball away from the other team. Drag this game out.
Setting up shop from the 31. The receiver can't bring it in.
Go!
The runner dodges away. Tackled near the line. The home team will call their first timeout here. One back in the backfield for the away team. He drops back, throws, number 4, makes the completion. That'll give them a fresh set of downs.
Being able to convert first downs in the passing game makes your running game that much easier to execute.
Number 2, fumble on the field. And he's stopped.
Dave, it's just so simple. Protect the football. Sadly, we have so many examples where players just don't do that properly. The home team has a chance to pick up some free points here after that turnover.
Number 5 steps back into the pocket. He's tackled by Howard. That'll bring up a fresh set of downs.
That's a result of the QB not staring down one guy. He quickly read through his options and went to the open guy.
He can't make the catch. Tight end on the right side.
Go!
Number 5, back to pass. Number 10 makes the completion. That'll be enough for the first down. First and goal. The QB back to pass. And it's caught for a touchdown.
What a play, Dave. They committed to the game plan, and it pays off with points on the board.
It's up. It's good. The home team bridges the gap a bit. 17-7.
Maybe some of the coaches take solace in that score, and I'm not so sure a comeback is out of the question.
Here comes the kicking team. The kick's away. The kick is caught at the 5, and he's brought down after a return of 14.
The home team needs to get their act together on defense. They'll need a big turnover or a quick stop to try and shift the momentum back in their favor.
The away team starts the drive from the 20-yard line. Number 2 looking to pass. Tackle made by number 31. The away team will use their third and final timeout here. And that's enough for a first down.
That's the kind of talent this team has, Dave. Moving the ball at will against a defense that isn't full of slouches.
Hike!
Airs one out. Incomplete. The away team lining up with 2 receivers.
Go!
And and he can't reel it in. Third down.
Sit hut.
Finally brought down. Penalty marker on the field. Let's see what the call on the field is. The away team accepts the penalty.
So many penalties are just mental mistakes.
Sit hike.
Sets his feet and throws to the sideline. Incomplete. There's a penalty marker on the field. The home team will accept the penalty.
Mental errors are a huge part of the game. This one just creeps up pre-play for us all to see.
Seven, play of the drive for the away team. Drops back into the pocket. Shaking off the tackler. First down. Two tight ends for the away team. He drops back. Quarterback to pass. And he misses his mark.
Go.
The kick is up, and he's good from 18 yards out. The away team widens their lead, 27.
The home team would do well to really focus here. They need to execute a quick drive and score to get back into this game.
Spencer kicks this one away. Murray takes the kick. Makes the return up to the 29.
Overall today, they've been outperformed on offense. It's time for them to buckle down and get things moving if they want any chance of turning things around.
Go.
Number 5, looking to pass, and it's picked off by the defense. Tackle made, and that brings us to the end of the second quarter. The away team with the edge so far, 27. Lining up for the kickoff. Delgado kicks it away. Kelly takes the kick. And he's brought down after a return of 13. Let's check in with our sideline correspondent, Emma Adams. Emma, what do you have for us?
Dave, Mike, I had a chance to discuss the first half with the coach for the home team. Keep shutting them down, is what he told me. They had a lot of success stopping the pass in the first half and plan to keep the momentum rolling in the third quarter. Back to you, Dave.
Thanks, Emma. Second down and long. Number 2 steps back into the pocket. Play action pass. And he misses his mark. Number 2, looking to pass. The pass is intercepted by number 24. Forced out of bounds.
Number 4 made a real heads-up play there, Dave. He got his hands up just at the right time. The defense has a chance to come up big. If they can force a punt after that turnover, it'll give the entire team a boost of confidence.
The QB makes the toss. That will bring up second down. And he's tackled up near the line. That gets us to third down. Third and short. He drops back to pass, throws it past the first down. First and goal. He crosses the goal line. Touchdown.
That's a great example of a player just stepping up and making a play to get a touchdown.
The home team lines up for the PAT.
Go.
There's the kick. And it's good. The home team recovered some ground with that score, 20-14.
The away team needs a score on this drive, or they'll risk blowing their lead and letting them come back.
We've got an injured player down on the field. Delgado sends it off. Kelly catches the kickoff. And he's brought down after a return of 20.
This drive represents a great opportunity to send the defense reeling. Another score to extend their lead would give them the ability to exercise a lot of control in terms of play calling.
He steps back to pass. Airs one out. And they can't connect. Incomplete. Dropping back. He flings a pass. Short out to the sideline. Tight end right for the away team. Steps into the pocket. He launches one. Incomplete.
When it's third and long, sometimes you've got to throw it downfield, even when you know that's exactly what the defense is expecting. It just didn't work out for them at that time.
Out comes the punt team. Number 10 punts it away. Anderson catches the punt.
This is a pressure drive for the offense. They've got a chance to pull back into the driver's seat with a score on this possession.
Number 5 gives it away.
Hike.
He flings a pass off to the sideline.
Sit hut.
The QB hands it off.
The coach showed some wisdom and football knowledge on that call. Take what the defense gives you and live to fight another day.
The home team will kick this one away. Number 3 on the punt.
It's a close one so far today. Let's see if the offense can extend their lead on this drive.
Setting up shop from the nothing.
Sit hut.
He makes the handoff. And he's tackled up near the line. Just a single back in the backfield for the away team. Dropping back. He tosses one up beyond the first down. That gets us to third down. Third and short. He makes the handoff. That will move the chains.
It's almost like he can walk these first downs. I'm looking for a personnel change on this defense.
Sit hut.
Stopped before he could break loose by number 22. That will bring up second down. Second down for the offense.
Go.
Finds a target. Third down.
That throw shows a great deal of confidence in his receiver.
Hike.
Tackled quickly. That brings up fourth down. The away team is set to kick this one away.
Sit hut.
He punts it away. Anderson catches the punt, makes the return up to the 42-yard line.
This is a pressure drive for the offense. They've got a chance to pull back into the driver's seat with a score on this possession.
The home team will start from the 44-yard line.
Hike.
Number 5, handing it off. Finally stopped by Stevenson. That will move the chains.
When you can keep the sticks moving quickly like that, it's a good way to build momentum on a drive.
Hike.
He makes the handoff. Second down. Second down.
Hut, hut.
Tosses a pass. There's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call on the field is. The home team will accept the penalty.
Penalties can be real drive killers or savers.
Hike.
The quarterback makes the handoff. That brings up second down. The home team with two receivers.
Go.
Dropping back, play action. Stevenson cutting through blockers, the sack. That will be a loss of 7. That gets us to third down. Third down. He tosses it to the runner. He sheds off the defender. That'll give them a fresh set of downs.
It's runs like that, Dave, that help set the tone for this game. Nothing fancy, just our guys beat your guys.
Go.
He hands it to number. Touchdown!
On the short runs, we usually see a changeup with the halfbacks, but this guy was not getting off the field without points.
The home team lines up for the PAT.
Go.
Here's the kick. It's good. The home team pulls ahead. 21-20.
The home team slides into the driver's seat with the go-ahead score.
The home team out to kick off. The kick is off. The kick is caught at the 5. And he's brought down after a return of 19.
The away team has to feel good about where they are. They're down by a single score and are in control of what happens next.
Number 2 hands it off. Second down. That signals the end of the third quarter. The home team with the lead so far, 21-20. Second and long. He drops back to pass. Throws deep down the middle. Good enough for a first down. Just a single back in the backfield for the away team.
Go.
Brought down around the 46-yard line. That gets us to second down. A single back set for the offense. He breaks free. Stop back near the 45-yard line. A crucial third down for the offense.
Hike.
Perry on the run. Fourth down.
Go.
Number 10 punts it away. The kick is caught at the 13-yard line.
The home team comes into this drive with a one-possession lead. I'm looking for them to try and take a chunk of time off the clock and grab another score.
The tackle is made back near the 16, second down. A penalty marker on the play. The away team accepts the penalty.
The team that stays focused and mistake-free usually wins the game.
He drops back to pass. Incomplete pass. Third down and long. The QB back to pass. The pass falls harmlessly to the ground.
Sometimes you have to have that gunslinger mentality and take a shot to keep the defense on their toes. It didn't work out that time, but it will still let the D know that this QB isn't afraid to test them deep.
The punter punts it away. The kick is caught at the 40. Tackled after a return of 12.
This is a good position for offense to be in. It's a one-score game, and they've got a good opportunity to go down the field and get some points.
This drive will begin from the 47-yard line. Number 2, dropping back. He launches one deep over the middle. That'll give them a fresh set of downs. First and 10. Number 2, back to pass, play action fake, incomplete. Tosses the ball along the left side. Incomplete pass. Two wide receivers for the away team. He drops back to pass. He can't bring it in. The offense lines up for the field goal.
Go!
The kick is up. And he split the uprights for 3 points. That's good from 36 yards out. The away team pulls ahead, 23-21.
The away team slides into the driver's seat with the go-ahead score.
Spencer sends this one into the end zone. Murray takes the kick. makes the return up to the 22.
The home team has a great opportunity to get back out in front of this ball game on this drive.
The home team looking to get things going from the 23.
Set hike.
Number 6 on the carry. Tackled quickly. That gets us to second down. Second down.
Hike.
That'll be enough for the first down.
That was a great run there to pick up the first down.
Hike.
The handoff is taken by number 35. Second down. He hands it to the runner. First down.
Excellent footwork on that run to pick up the first down.
Number 5, looking to pass. Number 30, catches it.
Quick first downs like that keep the defense guessing.
A penalty flag on the field. He hands it to the runner. Let's see what the call on the field is. The home team accepts the penalty.
Oh, looks like the early bird doesn't always get the worm. That'll cost them 5 yards.
The home team comes out in a 2-receiver set.
Set hike.
Number 30 on the run. Second down. Lining up on second down.
Hike.
He makes the handoff. First down.
Being able to move the ball in the running game, especially when you can pick up a first down, gives you so many options in terms on play calling.
First and 10. A flag on the play. Let's see what the call on the field is. The away team takes the penalty.
Whenever a blocker uses their hands to hook, grab, or pull a defender like that, it's going to be a holding call.
Go.
Number 6 on the run. Second down.
Set hike.
Hands it to number 35. The away team takes their first timeout. third down.
Set hike.
Hands it to number 6. The away team will call their second timeout here. Lining up with a single back. Pitches the ball out to the runner. The away team will use their third and final timeout here. That brings up second down. Number 5, under center.
Hike.
The running back takes the carry. Let's see what the call is on third down.
Set hike.
He tosses it to the runner. Tackled quickly by Stevenson. That brings up fourth down. The home team is set to try for a short field goal here.
Hike.
It's up. It's good. They convert from 24 yards out. The home team will take the lead with that score, 24-23.
Dave, this game is shaping up to be a nail-biter for both teams.
Delgado kicks it. Kelly takes the kickoff. And he's brought down after a return of 17.
The away team has a great opportunity to get back out in front of this ball game on this drive.
They'll start things off from the 21-yard line. Drops back into the pocket. He flings a pass. Tackled by Anderson. That gets us to second down. He safely steps out of bounds. That brings up third down. Tight end right for the away team. Drops back into the pocket. And they can't connect. Incomplete. Fourth down and short.
Go.
Tosses a pass. Incomplete.
After a failed attempt like that, you tend to second-guess yourself as a coach. Should we have kicked there? That decision may haunt them for a while.
First down. Second play of the drive. That gets us to third down. It's time to select the Mike Steele stud of the game. Mike, what player stood out to you today?
Number 6, for the home team. Answered the challenge today. He's my stud of the game. What an impact he had today.